Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about the NBA for my round ball fans out there, man. The Christmas Day game, Christmas Day, it's all about the NBA, as far as sports, you know what I mean? Talking about the games, what stood out to me. Now, I want to make this video earlier, right after the games that ended on Christmas Day, but been busy hanging out with the family, holidays, New Year's is coming up. Things like that. Just been chilling, having a good time with the fam, you know what I mean? But yeah, Christmas Day, you know what I mean? Had a few games. We had the Pelicans and the Thunder. Pelicans down here in Miami, in Florida, in Miami. Bulls at Thunder, finals rematch. Cavaliers at the Warriors, Spurs at the Rockets, and they capped off with the Battle of LA, Clippers and the Lakers. I think the most impressive win for me was the Chicago Bulls. They went out to OKC and they basically dominated the Thunder. Both teams have been kind of up and down this year. But they were up double digits for about the most part of that. I think the Thunder. I think the Bulls had 11 before the Thunder finally scored, so they were up double digits for the most part of that game. I think they ended up winning by 9 or 10, something like that. But that was impressive. Christmas Day emotions, they dominated the Thunder. The Lakers, Clippers, that game went how, basically, the Lakers aren't, even though some of you guys may say I'm crazy, but I thought the Lakers would get the 8th seed this year. I thought Kobe would, give it everything he got, rally these young players his final year. They compete, play hard behind Kobe. I thought Kobe would play a lot better and they would get the 8th seed. That's not the case, man. They're not good at all. Rockets, first it was like, Houston, we have a problem. Because the Rockets don't play no defense. You would think with Dwight Howard, protecting the paint, the defense would be better. They don't play no defense, man. Now, Christmas Day, their defense played better against them. You guys know I'm high on the Spurs. I like the Spurs. But the Rockets beat the Spurs. They played defense on Christmas Day. Can they continue that? I don't know. I don't know. If they play solid defense and they get that 3-point shot going, man, the Rockets they tough. They just don't play defense, But the finals rematch, Cavaliers and the Warriors. Kyrie came back. I think that was his third game, a second game back from this was a dislocated kneecap. Game 1 of the finals. He's still rusty, getting his legs. It's NBA, ain't easy getting his legs up under him, things like that. Had Kevin Love, the Warriors. I think Harrison Barnes. He's missed about 2 weeks with a knee injury. They had Brandon Rush, but when I watched the game, and I was like, the Cavaliers, I think in the first half, they were like 2 for 15 or 16, 17, something like that. 2 for 17 in the first half from downrange, from 3. I think percentage-wise, they're like 6th or 7th in the NBA, so they shoot it well. So that's not a thing that's going to continue. But Steph Curry had the ankle, foot, calf injury, whatever was going on, kind of locked up on whatever it was, and he missed the majority of the second quarter. And that's when the Cavaliers went on their run and they took the lead. But as the game went on, and I was like, because I was watching the game with my pops and my daddy. He was one of the ones thinking that hey, if the Spurs were healthy, if the Cavaliers were healthy last year, they could have won that finals last year, 6 games in 6, 4 games to 2. But we were sitting down watching the game, and me, it was like kind of like at the same time, like, the Cavaliers just can't beat the Warriors. they're just not as good. And I'm not saying that knocking the Cavaliers like they suck or anything like that. I think what the Warriors have, what the Cavaliers are missing that the Warriors have, is the guys who can guard multiple positions and also be creative on the offensive end, create their own shot off the dribble or set up a teammate that way. The Cavaliers just don't have that. Draymond Green, he can basically guard 1 through 5. He guarded Mozgov in the finals last year when they went small. Andre Iguodala can guard basically 1 through 4. Klay Thompson can guard multiple positions, and they get Harrison Barnes back. You know, and all of those guys can also put the ball on the floor, create their own shot, or create shots for others. Well, the Cavaliers, you know, Shumpert, J.R. Smith, and guys like Tristan Thompson, those guys, shots have to be created for. Shumpert every now and then can do it. J.R. Smith every now and then, but those guys aren't known for their defense, things like that. They have to shoot the three. They have to, because I think the Warriors don't have to play their best. You know what I mean? They don't have to have their best game in a 7-game series to beat the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers, they have to play their best every single time to beat. I mean, it's just one game. It's Christmas, not even New Year's yet. Early in the year, you know what I mean? That's just something that stood out to me when I watched them play on Christmas Day, and I was like, they just can't beat the Warriors' small lineup. They don't have the guys that can create. You know, the J.R. Smiths, the Shumperts, the guys like that. They have to hit the spot up three. You know what I mean? Off of LeBron's and Kyrie Irving's penetration, they have to. You know what I mean? Because they can't put the ball on the floor and create like a Draymond Green, like a Sean Livingston. I didn't even mention him. Iguodala, Curry, Thompson. You know what I mean? Harrison Barnes. When he comes back healthy, they have a bunch of spot up shooters. And when you have a LeBron James led team, you have to have shooters because LeBron isn't a great shooter. You know what I mean? 3-point shooting isn't. I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. Michael Jordan didn't shoot the three well. You know what I mean? So I'm not knocking LeBron, hating on LeBron, anything like that. His team has to have shooters around him. You know, drive and kick. If they don't hit that three, you know, they just don't have the depth and the versatility. And that's what I was watching. I was like, because they haven't beaten the small ball. Man, they haven't been completely healthy. You know what I mean? Games 4, 5, and 6. Well, Coach Steve Kerr put Andre Iguodala in the starting lineup, and they went small. And, you know, that's 3 games last year and 1 game this year. So that's 4 straight games they haven't been able to beat the small lineup. Not granted, I get it. You know what I mean? K-Love, Irving, they were all injured last year. You know what I mean? Things like that. Kyrie was just coming back from that injury a few games. You know what I mean? When they played on Christmas Day, things like that. But that's what it looked like to me. I was like, I don't see the Cavaliers in a 7-game series. I just don't see it because they don't have that. They don't have the guys who can that impactful on both ends of the floor. You know what I mean? Mo Williams definitely helped. He can create a little bit, hit a spot up three, but Mo can't guard multiple positions like Draymond Greens, and you know what I mean. And I think that's the difference. That's why I personally believe. You guys may disagree. I personally believe the only team that can beat the Warriors in a 7-game series is the Spurs. You know what I mean? In my opinion, they can match with the Warriors. You know what I mean? They got Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, Boris Diaw. Those guys can guard multiple. Boris Diaw guarded LeBron in the finals. In 2014. Kawhi can guard multiple positions. You know what I mean? They can also shoot. Patty Mills. I think Kawhi right now is leading the NBA in 3-point shooting. Like 50%. Higher than Steph Curry. Now, Steph Curry takes more threes. You know what I mean? But I think he's shooting like 50% from 3. And 50% from the field. It may have dropped down to like 47, 48. But when I checked about a week ago, it was 50% for both. He can shoot the 3 and guard multiple positions and create his own shot for others. Danny Green has gotten better. Putting the ball on the floor, spotting up, you know what I mean, guard multiple positions, things like that. Boris Diaw guarded LeBron James in 2014 finals. He can guard multiple positions. He can create his own shot, shoot the 3, you know what I mean, things like that. Don't forget Tony Parker, you know what I mean. They want to go big. I mean, so that you know, to me, you know, it says just 1 game, regular season game, Christmas Day. It's not even New Year's yet, you know what I mean. It's not April, you know, or March where we see the certain teams have kind of separated themselves. But that's just what I got from, you know what I mean, for Christmas Day game. The Cavaliers just can't. They just can't beat the Warriors. That small ball, you know. Yeah, it's tough, and they did it without Harrison Barnes, you know. And You know, I mean, look, as great as LeBron is, games 4, 5, and 6, man, he was just tired. You know, now he's gonna have obviously more help with Kyrie and Kevin Love in the finals, no doubt about it. But no, it's the fourth quarter. You know, you're human. You start getting a little fatigued, and the Warriors they're throwing more bodies at you. Harrison Barnes can guard you. Iguodala, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, even throw Sean Livingston at it. It kind of wears on you a little bit. You know, but he would say he will have more help offensively. He will have more help. I just think that's what the Cavaliers are missing. You know what I mean? They just don't have the versatile players who can guard multiple positions, and also on the offensive end, they can create their own shot or set up others. Because I think in the finals last year, didn't Draymond Green have like 1 triple-double or 2? I could be wrong on that. He came close. In fact, he's had at least 2 triple-doubles this year. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean that's why I say, you know, I think the Cavaliers may have a better chance of beating the Spurs maybe than the Warriors. I don't see them beating that small lineup. And even with the Spurs, I mean, Cavaliers are still my favorite to win the East, no doubt about that. Now they haven't been playing. Well, they haven't been as dominant as I thought they would. You know, I think right now the Atlanta Hawks are the only team in the East that has won 20 games. Now, when you check the standings, but they just like tonight. I get it. It was a back-to-back. They played on Christmas Day. The Cavaliers, they were up in Portland playing the Trailblazers. They lost by 30. The Cavaliers lost by 30. Like, whoa. Just blasted them, you know. Regular season game, I get it. Back-to-back. Come off that emotional game on Christmas Day. You know what I mean? A finals rematch, and then you go up to Portland. You know, they licking their chops, they ready to go. So emotionally, you just couldn't match their intensity and their energy. But they got drilled by 30. You know, I don't know if they kind of maybe on cruise control. They've had some team meetings already, things like that. I don't know if they feel like they can just flip the switch. I mean, it's professional sports now. It's hard to do that. But I think when Kyrie gets his legs up on them, they get going. They're still my favorite to win the East. Atlanta's too small. Atlanta Hawks. The Bulls offensively, I think they can compete with the Cavaliers. The defense has kind of fell off a little bit, and you know, and D Rose, he's gonna be inconsistent at times. You know what I mean, with the injuries, he's really been hampered with injuries, no doubt. But the Cavs are still my favorite to win the East, man. So he's still early. I don't see them beating the Spurs or the Warriors. You know, I think the Spurs. I think that the Golden State have a great chance to win 72 games. You know, and that's the number. You know, the 76, the 96 Bulls with Jordan, Pippen, and all those guys. The NBA record is 72-10. I think they have a good chance of getting that. I think the Spurs are going to push them for that number 1 seed. The Spurs they're going to push them. You know, I mean, because say like I said before, the Warriors, they started off 24-0, and I think now they've got 27 wins, or 28 wins, something like 27. Well, the Spurs got like 26, 25, so they're right there. They're going to push them. You know, I definitely see. I mean, both of these teams might win 70. That might be a first in NBA history where 2 teams win 70 games. I mean, I don't think so. I can see the Warriors going, 72-10. I can see that happening. And the Spurs winning like 66, 67, something like that. But the Spurs are going to push them. I think that's going to be the reason why. I'm getting text messages. And I think that's going to be the reason why the Warriors reach that, they might tie, they might just win 70. I don't know. They're gonna be close because the Spurs are gonna push them. But see, just for me and my take on Christmas Day, I don't see I don't think the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers have a better chance of maybe possibly beating the Spurs than they do the Warriors. I don't see the Cavaliers beating that small ball. They just don't have the versatile players. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking Shumpert and J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith, at this point in his career, he can put the ball on the floor, but he mainly spots up. And if he's not hitting the 3, then why is he on the floor? You know what I'm saying? If Shumpert every now and then can put the ball on the floor, he's a solid defender. They just don't have the versatile players like the way the Golden State does. You know what I mean? But they said I definitely see this. I think the Spurs and the Warriors have separated themselves in the West. The Thunder, they're a dangerous team. The way they got drilled by the Bulls, though, I was like, yeah, man. But let me know what you guys think, man. You guys watch the game. You guys agree, disagree, you know what I mean? Just early, you know what I mean? Who knows? I mean, they get to the finals, the Cavaliers, and you know what I mean? They could. I mean, without K-Love, without Kyrie for the most part of the series, they were, you know, they still forced 6 games. You know what I mean? So, hey, you don't know. But, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I'm a round ball fans. Let me know what you guys think, man. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas, man. Hopefully you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Be safe as you travel, and wherever it is that you're going, things like that with your family. Wish everybody be safe, man. Now, this your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.